Cowboys Nation, Mike Tag here. Hope everything's going good. Hopefully, again, you guys, if you weren't on last night's show, hopefully you had a good Thanksgiving weekend. Of course, it was a nice stress-free weekend for Cowboys fans playing on Thursday. But obviously, you're seeing some news out there. Just wanted to touch on a couple things before I get started. If you're new, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, share. We got live shows. We got so much stuff going on. We are definitely hitting it for Cowboys Nation, but Shaquille Leonard, Shaq Leonard getting cut by the Colts, kind of a surprise move, but it's one of those things where it's a business, and are they getting that return for the contract he signed? Now he's coming off back surgery, didn't play much last year. He's been playing in the games this year, and early on, I mean, he was double digit. Tackles, this and that, but you've seen his production was declining, and was it a lack of opportunities with the defense? Obviously, the Colts aren't a great team. Had some injuries, so definitely not kind of the year you want with a veteran player. You want an opportunity to get in the playoffs and win championships. But I mean, first 3 years, this dude was lights out. You're talking 3-time All Pro. He was a pro. He was an All Pro as a rookie, which is not an easy thing to do. And then all Pro second team in 19, All Pro first team in 2021. Then, of course, we talked about the back, the injuries, the back surgeries and things like that. So in his 6 years, still young, he's under 30. If you remember, he came in the same year Van Der Esch did. And there was some question of Dallas drafting Van Der Esch with that spot, and Leonard being there. He ends up going, I believe, in the second round to the Colts. So far, that's worked out better for the Colts and Cowboys, but some injury parallels are there. Van Der Esch more with the neck. So we are thin at linebacker. So I talked about it on last night's show, and I'm not going to do backflips if they sign him, but I'm not going to be upset if they sign him either. I just think you just wonder. Talking to some friends who are Colts fans, they just said he just hasn't looked the same this year. But a fresh start, new scheme could maybe rejuvenate, get him back, get him motivated. Maybe he's coming off that injury. Maybe it's just one of those things where, like I said, a fresh start would be good. Others say, hey, we got to sign him because we don't want the Eagles to get him. I don't really want to play that way. I think, if he's a good fit for this defense, and it sounds like Dan Quinn likes him, then, hey, he's going to be in the building. Don't let him leave. Sign him. And like I said, he provides some veteran leadership. He provides depth at a position that we are thin at. That's probably the one spot on the defense where if you're going to have some concerns, you got some concerns with the linebackers. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Obviously, everything that happened this weekend kind of didn't go the Cowboys' way. So it wasn't a perfect weekend with the Eagles, beating the Bills. It's just starting to look like the wild card is going to be the way the Cowboys are going to have to go, because the Eagles just can't seem to find a way to lose. They just keep finding ways to win. And, you can call it luck, you can call it this and that, but at the end of the day, it's pretty resilient. They haven't really played that well, but they continue to find ways to win. Historically, that usually, that kind of play catches up to you later on in the season into the playoffs. So we'll see how that goes. But I mean, right now, they got the 49er game, so that'll be intriguing. They lose that one, everything is going to be for the lead, or at least a tie with the Eagles on that December 10th game. The problem is we have with that loss to Arizona will always come back to bite us, because that's an NFC conference loss. So that one and the gauntlet that we have, it's going to be tough to kind of get that edge up on the tiebreakers. So that's something that we're just going to have to monitor, because we've got three conference losses. If they lose to San Francisco, they would only have one. Lose to us, they'd have two. They'd have the edge, so they'd have to find a way to lose to like the Giants. Or one of those bad teams, because their schedule's getting easier. So don't want to look too far ahead, but I think, the opportunity is going to be the Cowboys are going to have to win on the road, which this team's built for that. It's defense. We've got the offensive firepower. I'd like to see the running game kind of really get going a little bit more. It seems to get better and better. It's just, I don't know, the consistency of the flow of it is still there. But we're going to be live on Wednesday. Kelly, Kane, and I will definitely be talking a lot of Cowboys, getting you ready because we're going out there Thursday night. It's going to be a fun Thursday night game going against Seattle. So we're going to break that out more. So make sure you guys do check that out. But what's your thoughts on Shaq? Leonard. You happy? Will you be doing backflips, or it's hey, good piece? You always want to get better and better, and if you get the opportunity to do it, you take it. I'm one of those guys. Like I said, it's if they do it, it'll be great. If not, I'm not gonna start banging and dogging the Cowboys front office for not making the moves because I think this team. I talked about it last night on our show. They they're a bonded team. I mean, you saw when Deron Bland was getting that pick six and running. You saw Dak Prescott sprinting down the sideline with him. You saw the players going in there. This team is definitely a united team. They've got a lot of camaraderie. They've got a lot of love for each other. Been through a lot, obviously, with some of the playoff hurt that they've had the couple years together. But it's a credit to Mike McCarthy. I mean, Mike McCarthy gets a lot of hate, but I think he has built this team in the locker room. This team's got a good identity, love for one another, and they when someone gets hurt, just like when Diggs got hurt, everyone was, oh man, what are we going to do? And Deron Bland steps up and kind of piggybacks what he did last year and ends up getting leading the NFL in interceptions right now, and also broke the NFL record for pick sixes, which I'm telling y'all, it ain't easy to do. I mean, Rondé Barber talked about it. He had 8 career pick sixes, and I remember him in Tampa, and it always seemed like he had a nose for the end zone every time he intercepted. It seemed like he was taking it back. Deion Sanders, as crazy as he was, now he didn't get the opportunities that some of these other guys got. But even him, a lot of these guys are coming out and just saying what an amazing feat that is and how hard it is. The record was like 30 years old, so not an easy thing, not something that's going to break that someone's going to break anytime soon. So just going over some of the Cowboy notes, but we're going to be live tomorrow. But tonight, fantasy football, if you guys are getting, finalized, getting ready for that playoff run, these guys bring it. They have a lot of fun. They bring a lot of knowledge. They get into some of the games and some banter back and forth. So it makes it for a lot of fun. So if you haven't checked them out, they'll be live tonight, Tuesday, 8:30. And then, like I said, we'll be Kelly K9 and I will be live on Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central, talking all Cowboys, getting you ready for the Seahawk game because we're flying out on that Learjet, heading out to AT&T Thursday afternoon. Going to have a lot of fun hanging with Cowboys Nation. So definitely give me your thoughts on Shaq Leonard. Let me know if you think it's a good deal that pumps you up, tightens up, gets us to that next, kind of gives us that one more chip on the poker table to get us to go all in and see what happens. So looking forward to seeing you all guys out there at AT&T. Make sure, again, hit that like, subscribe, share, and hopefully we'll be talking to you tonight and tomorrow night. Take care. Have a good rest of your day. See you.